1, 2.
Whew. That was his whew. Hey, thanks for coming out today. We appreciate it so much. A lot of great things happening around this organization. Great time to be a part of the Milwaukee Bucks. You can look out the windows and see the new practice facility going up, the new arena going up, and it's just a great time. We think sitting here with Giannis is another part of that. To sign Giannis to this rookie extension guarantees us 5 more years with him, and we couldn't be more excited about that. Since the time that Mark Lassery and Wes Edens and Jamie Dinan purchased this team, their message has been very singular, and that's of building this team into a championship-level, consistent, elite team. And that's our goal. That's who we want to be. And I'll say again, having Giannis to this extension, we think is a major piece in doing that. If you've been around teams before, especially elite teams, one thing also is that this doesn't happen with one person. To be a great team, you need the group, you need the team. And as we sign Giannis today, this is not about him in its entirety. It's also about these guys sitting over that are supporting him and this team. And for us to become who we want to become, it's going to take a team effort, and everybody's going to have to support each other, respect each other, and play hard together. But appreciate those guys being here for Giannis. Giannis arrived in Milwaukee just a little over 3 years ago, and I can say this, and I think the coaches would agree, the players that have been around him would agree, I know Jason would agree that, since Giannis has arrived, he's done everything he could possibly do to make himself the best player he can become. And we have full faith and confidence in Giannis that that's not going to stop. He's going to continue to work towards that. And if he does that along with the rest of the players on this team, that, we have a chance to accomplish these kind of goals that we have set for ourselves. Jason?
I just want to second what John has said about Giannis. As a person and as a player, we've gotten to see Giannis grow. I think this is a special day for his family, for himself, and also for the Milwaukee Bucks. But this is just the start of something special for the Milwaukee Bucks, but also for Giannis and his teammates. And so I'm just going to keep it short because we want to hear from Giannis, and he has a lot to say.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, John. First of all, I'm not going to lie, I'm nervous. I'm a lot nervous, but I think I'm going to do a good job with this. First of all, I want to thank my family. Really, whatever I can say right now, it's not like I cannot really say how much thankful I am to my both parents and my brothers. I think that all the work they did in the past 20 years in Greece, because it's all the work they did for us, it was really tough. So I want to thank them a lot for giving us the opportunity to be here, because without you guys, I wouldn't be here right now. Okay, and thank you for giving the opportunity to Thanasis, Kostas, and Alex to make the dream come true, because you guys put a lot of work and effort, in life. So thank you guys so much. I really thank you. So I want to thank my agent, Alex Arats and Joe Spanu, for dealing with me every day. I know sometimes I get needy, because I put a lot of effort and hard work in basketball. So, I want you guys to be the best you guys can be too. So that's why sometimes I ask for a lot. But yeah, without you guys, I wouldn't be here today. So thank you guys too. I want to thank the owners, Wes, Mark, and Jamie. Man, they believed in my talent. They always had confidence in me from day one. They never doubted me. So I want to thank them a lot for keeping me here for 4 more years, plus this year, so 5. So I want to thank them too. I can't forget my teammates. Shout out to Rashad Vaughn. I had to say that. Is that shot here? He's not. Oh my God. Man, I want to thank them a lot. You know, every day we're getting better. They're getting me better, so I couldn't do it without them. So you guys, thank you. I really appreciate it. I want to thank the coaching staff. You know, the coaching staff. You can see the coaching staff. You know, there are a lot of people that help me on daily basis, and you really can see the work, the hard work that they're doing daily basis to get me better. So I want to thank them, you know, for making me better, and it's not gonna be forgotten. You know, I appreciate the fact that trust me, believe in me, and spend a lot of hours in the gym making me better. So I want to thank the front office. You know, they always see me every morning. You know, I come to the office, you know, say thank you, good morning and stuff. So I want to thank them for dealing with me. I want to thank John Hammond. You know, man, it's been a long journey. You know, you came to Greece. You know, you believed in me. You see me. You know, playing basketball with my family. You know, I was 18 years old, raw talent. You know, a lot of people wouldn't give me the opportunity. So I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity, and I'm really blessed to sit down at this table with you. So if you wouldn't give me the opportunity when I was 18 years old, this wouldn't be possible. So you take a big risk. So I just want to tell you it's worth it. I'm going to keep working hard to make it even worth it. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to be here for the next 5 years. And I'm not going to let you down. I'm going to keep working hard and make the Bucks and the organization a great organization. Hopefully one day we're a championship team.
Thank you.
So, and last, I want to thank the fans. Man, I just want them to come out there every night. They're supporting us. They support us as much as they can last year. So I want to thank them because without them, you know, we wouldn't be where we are right now today. So I want to thank the fans too for the support. And I got what I got. Smile. So thank you guys.
Open it up for questions, and we do have a microphone, so if you could wait for the microphone before you
Giannis, congratulations. When you came to the Bucks, did you think this day could happen, or what were you thinking on that first day and coming all the way to today? You know, how have you been able to do it?
You know, you always believe that it can happen, but you're not sure. But I knew that I put like a lot of days, you know, working days that I came back in the gym, you know, and practice hard. So this day can be possible one day. So, you know, by doing that, we made it possible as a team, you know. So that's it.
Giannis, how much do you think this is going to change you, and then how much is this going to change life for you and for your family too?
I think this is just a security for my family. You know, I just know that my family is gonna be good. You know, my little brother's gonna be good, but I don't think it's gonna change us as a family because from where we started and where we are right now, you know, it's great. So I don't think it's gonna change us a lot, you know, as a family.
John, there's an old adage that deadlines bring about deals. There was no hard deadline with this. What was the timeline like to get this deal done?
Well, you know, we could start discussions in July, and Alex and Yorgos and I had some discussions along the way, along with Justin, and you know, we looked at it this way and said, you know, if we consider Giannis a cornerstone type player, and we do consider him to be one of those players that I think, you know, kind of the unwritten rule in that is, if that's the case, you try to take a player like that and sign him as quickly as you can for as long as you can. So we had, the deadline is the end of October, but we thought if we can get this done sooner rather than later, it's the right thing for us as an organization.
You mentioned as long as you can. Obviously, there was a fifth year that could have been signed there. Was it just a decision that you wanted to give back a little bit to the team, some flexibility there, Giannis, that you thought that commitment was stronger than maybe adding a fifth year to that deal?
No, I think Alex and Euros, my agency, we ended up, the deal was to be here for for 4+ years. So that's what we decided as a team and as the agency, so that's what happened.
One thing I will say in regard to that, we did ask, there was a max number out there, and that was discussed internally and externally. And the one thing we asked Giannis to do was, take that into consideration as we move forward, to give us every opportunity. If we want to become a championship level team, there's going to be guys that have done that have players that have given back some. And it's a little bit of the time, and as we move forward, hopefully we're going to have other guys within the organization that will be willing to do that, and those small pieces can turn into a bigger chunk at some point.
Obviously, the tag has been on the future for a while now. Does this make it feel like the future isn't so far off that maybe there is some more expectations when you sign a deal like this, Giannis?
Oh, that's questions for me? Can you repeat that?
It can be for all three, but for you.
So what was that? Can you repeat that again, please?
I was just saying, on the future's been the tag, but now with a contract like that, are there more expectations? Do you feel a little bit more pressure that you have to perform at a certain level?
No, to be honest with you, I really don't feel no pressure. I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing the past years. Keep working hard. And I feel like the pressure, I put pressure, I'm the only guy that can put pressure on myself. I want to be great. I want to make my team be great. I want to make plays for my team. I want to we want to be a winning team. So I put pressure on myself. So the pressure can come only from me and my team. So I don't feel no pressure, from anybody, else.
Go ahead, Jay.
No, I think for Giannis, he's answered the question in the sense of there's no pressure. He just has to be himself. And he's put in a lot of time in the summer, getting better at his game, and he's excited about this challenge. I think one of the things that he has always said has been consistent. It's not about the money; it's about winning, and that's what he wants to be measured by, and that's what makes a special player.
That's good.
Giannis, I remember when you went in and talked with Kobe after the Laker game last year, and was there a moment or is there a time that you thought, wow, I had a learner's permit, now I'm driving the car, now I'm driving it. I mean, was there a moment that you felt that, or was there anyone in the NBA, obviously Jason, some of your teammates, who made you feel, yeah, I can take this next step into being an elite player?
I think, there was a moment. I think it was after the All-Star break. When we were in Atlanta, was playing against Atlanta, and the coach decided take a decision for me to be the point guard, and I wasn't expecting that. So it was like 15 minutes before the game, coach was like, "You handle the ball today." So I think after that game, we won, coach.
Yes.
We won, right?
Yes.
So after that game, I was like, okay, my teammate trusts me with the ball in my hand. Coach trusted me, gave me a lot of confidence that night. So I was like, okay, I might be able to take the next step right here. And I think I took it. And it's not the finish line; it's just the beginning. I know that I have a lot of steps forward to take. So.
What Kobe said to you, was there anything you remember?
He just told me work hard. How important the summer is for you, for the player, and that's what he basically told me. He told me too, if you want something, go out there and get it. So.
John, if you can go back to draft night 4 years ago and you heard some of the questions about the choice then, what's it been like to watch Giannis to develop into the player he's become today?
Well, I don't know what it's been like to watch him develop into the player, but I can tell you when Charles refers to having his learner's permit and then finally getting the license to the car, that literally happened here. The most fun times was when Giannis came over and he didn't know how to drive very well, to say the least. And John Horst and Dave Dean and myself and others, driving around with Giannis, and we had him in these small cars, his knees up around the wheels, and so I don't know as a player, but he became a pretty good driver, I'll say that, and a great player.
That's it? Come on, Charles.
Get in that quick. Giannis, what about, just to expand a little bit on going to point guard, the way the NBA is changing, and you've got multiple ball handlers on all these great teams. You see it, Golden State, you know, where now Durant's going to be on that team. You see that with a lot of teams in the league. How do you see that evolving with the Bucks in your role? Now you got Delhi here, you got MCW here. You're going to have maybe more ball handlers than you've had in the past. Is that something that's really going to help the team, and how do you see your role in that?
Yeah, for sure it's going to help the team. I don't think my role is going to change. Coach wants me to be out there making plays, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to try to make plays, try to make my teammates better, put them in the right spot, and especially having like players like Della Vedova, Michael Williams, Chris, JP, everybody can handle the ball, so it's going to make my game even easier. You know, whenever I get tired, I can just pass it to whoever I want, you know, so they can make plays too. So I don't think my role's changed at all. It's not going to change at all. I'm just going to keep making plays.
John, you talked about the negotiations a little bit starting in July, and now you're done a month before the deadline. Would you characterize them as pretty amicable, pretty easy? Was it something that was easy to get done between you and Giannis?
I think so. You know, the key to it was that we wanted him to be here, and just as important, he wanted to be here. You know, this has been it's been fun, you know, to kind of be a part of this because the family is a part of it too. So I think the fact that, you know, this is kind of home at this point to a certain extent, and so I think the fact that we both wanted the same made it workable.
Giannis, are you going to treat yourself or your family to some special purchase? Your brothers, your family, or yourself a car or something?
Let me think about that. I don't know. Maybe after this, we just go and get some smoothies or something. Let's see.
Giannis, when you think about your family, I know you were a little emotional thanking them. And of course, we all know Thanasis. We got to know Thanasis as well. He's such a great young man. What kind of drove your family to get to this point? You had to go through a lot of things in Athens when maybe things weren't so good. And, you know, how did you guys persevere, I guess?
I think we just, from day one, when we were in Greece, just had the mindset to be great. You know, my parents taught me, taught me that in whatever you do in your life, you know, try to be great. So that's what we did, you know. My brother Costas, Alex, Thanasis, Francis, that's in Nigeria right now. You know, we always had the mindset to be great in whatever we do. So that's it.
John mentioned the fact that maybe only having 4 years gives the team a little bit more flexibility, so there's a little bit of sacrifice there for you. Is that kind of something you feel you're bringing as a leader, that you're showing even off the court that you're making those sacrifices for the team? Was that important to you in this deal?
It's definitely important. You know, definitely important. It's a big step for me. You know, I got to show off the court and on the court that I'm a leader. You know, so yeah, it was a big sacrifice for me too.
Thank you, everybody. We'll have a little bit of time to break down for one-on-ones now. Thanks for coming.
Thank you guys. Thank you.